All right, glad you're watching 3 Days of Darkness COVID-19 Connection. So let's go for it. I'm going to give you some insight on what I know in regards to the game that's played inside of the simulation. All right, so I sent a text out to the loved ones that I feel that could reach me. So in front of you, you see, let's say you're traveling and you're going home or you're going to work, and somehow the sun in the sky decides that it's going to go red. Now I saw this in a dream, and in the clouds were demonic forces, energy forces, let's say low frequency forces that have been released evidently by CERN. And so they have, at this point, maybe they're going to be able to break through a dimension and open up a portal, and not so much a portal from hell, but a portal of ill will. And because of a certain thing that I will not name, but it's in the title of my on my thumb, that product will cause many people to be even more heightened to what's going on in the second dimension, in the veiled world of darkness, the veiled world of low frequency. So let's say you have fire. Hide your fire. You're going to have all your light have to be hidden. Now, there is a such thing as a 10-5-6-5. That's in your DNA. We all were genoed in the beginning. Let us make man. So the Annunaki made man or changed man's DNA to dumb us down so that we won't be able to be these super people we're supposed to be. We're just dumbed down. Well, in your dumbed downness, now there is something else that was given. I'm not going to say it, but you have eyes and you saw it. During that time, this thing that I can't name was given, and that dumbed more people down to their intuition, their withal being able to deal with issues more in a not a fight flight mentality, more of a steadfast mentality. So a lot of people will not be able to be steadfast because of their DNA being changed to 10-5-6-6-6-5. Yes. Let's say you did get that. Fine. Do not sit outside when it goes dark. Do not have your windows uncovered when it goes dark. You have any type of solar power, cover these windows up. Go inside. Your cell phones probably won't work because the impulse that they're going to send, and they're not going to send. So go inside, cover up the windows that the room you're going to be in. Have food, have water, have books, have magazines. Find peace in yourself and your loved ones. Do not run to people's houses, because when it goes dark, you may see the moon's light. That may be the only light that's seen, because the moon is a satellite, a reincarnation center for the Anunnaki, plus Saturn, who's named after Satan. So though this sounds scary, don't let it be scary. Understand that there will be an eclipse coming on April the 8th, 2024, straight through pretty much America, but not the upper part of America, straight through uh, uh, America. But there's like a forked tongue that goes through America, this pathway. And in certain spots, it'll be darker than other spots. In the west, you have more light than the east. The east will be the darkest. However, do not freak out, because if you freak out, that will take you to activating the thing they gave in 2020 that they told the whole world they needed. They said everybody needs this thing, and if you don't get this thing, you're a horrible person. Now, of course, you're not. However, that was the 10-5-6-6-5. Does that sound like a mark? Yeah. However, if you do not go into demon mode or beast mode, meaning if you keep yourself with knowledge and understand that this is what they were trying to do, to put you in beast mode, goyim mode, as the Jews call it, goyim mode, to put you at such a low frequency that you'll see these shadow people. Do not freak out. Understand, hey, I need to have light, I need to have water, food, and a place to use the bathroom for 3 days. Be at peace. You have to keep your mind on peace. You can't be trembling and fearing. You have to understand. Write out a plan. Get the plan done. Let loved ones know, hey, if you don't, if nothing happens, great. But understand, there will come a time where they will try to get this to manifest. They're still trying, and CERN is definitely a technology that's being used. So let me show you the text that I sent my family members because I was very keen to knowing that, hey, just like this thing that caused the whole world to shut down businesses, this is another part of the game they're going to play. So I said, remember, on April 8th, if there is an eclipse, don't leave your house and cover all windows and door holes like the peephole as well. If the sun stays darkened for more than a day, let's say 3 days, don't go outside until sun shows back up, and don't open door, not even for me or neighbors. Don't open the door just because you hear somebody that sounds like a relative, because it could be a disembodied spirit. This time frame may be a time for CERN to release disembodied spirits, and they'll be looking for the fearing. And if you got that special worldwide fuel injection that I can't name of social media, be very careful, because those folks will be able to see through the veil of darkness, meaning they will see all the dimensions and those in it. Don't freak out, and don't let your light or candle, a wax one, or a wax candle, be seen shone out of your window. You have to put something up to your window. Pick a room or a section of your house to rest for 3 days. Remember, we're in a simulation, and this very well may be part of the reset. Don't get to heading to someone's house or apartment. Just get something to read, color, and know some songs you can comfort yourself with within. Meaning, don't be singing them all out loud within. This game that will be played on hue, a color, a frequency, man, human, will either put people in their mode, demon mode, or steadfast mode, a stronger mode. Meaning, either it's going to activate that DNA in you that's full of fear, so you have to shut that down, or it will cause you to say, this is the time for me to stand strong. This is the time for me to know that no weapon formed against me will ever prosper. And I know that sounds like something that a certain faith says, but in that statement, it's so true that there's no weapon that the Annunaki are forming that has the power to prosper on you. It cannot do that which is set out to do if you know knowledge, if you understand that these things are very well possible in such a time as this. At such a time as this, you need to be aware that you will be placated, just like with the thing that shut down all businesses for 3 weeks at first, and then 6 weeks, and then a year, and then 2 years. Understand, this is a game that's being played for the reset, and there will be people who are privileged to go underground so that they don't have to deal with the fright that may occur on the earth. But be silent, be at peace, and all should be well. Okay? So I also told them, I called this thing Corey, did on the 19th of 2020. I'm just throwing some code words out here, but my last video I pushed out, they still put it on there. So they're watching my channel really hard. When 10565 coded Annunaki name was changed in millions DNA to 10566665, yes, people, Lord intelligence in the highest realms, closer to survival of the fittest mode, fight or flight temperament. Please understand that if this darkness stays for 3 days, don't run over here. Stay where you know your surroundings, like home. Don't go to work on the 8th of April. Call in sick or the day before, you know what I'm saying? Much love and appreciation for your attention. Please pass this message on if you feel moved. So I'm letting my loved ones know, look, there's so many games being played inside of this simulation that because the moon is a satellite, and because we are on a plane of existence that look like a globe, but actually that's just the aura around, that's the spiral around the earth, that's the cycle system that's around the earth that push people in and pull people out. There's a plus and there's a negative, and then there's a neutral zone in the middle. The neutral zone is where you need to be, meaning you need to prepare yourself to not be a fright. You need to prepare yourself to be at peace. And the only way that you can be at peace during these times of buffoonerism is if you have knowledge so you won't perish in a way. You don't want to give any place to low energy, low frequency, low spirit. You don't need to be in a low spirit. You don't need to be begging and crying out to nobody. You don't need to be so, oh, see about me, see about me. No, what you need to do is go within. Write some stuff down. Write things down you know about yourself. Know that I am joy. I am peace. I am endurance. I shall not be moved. I know that everything, whether it looks bad or good, works for me in the end all be all. Life or death can come out this tongue, and I choose life. I choose peace. I choose hope. Now you have to go ahead and speak these things in preparation for the next theatrics they gonna do, the next drama they gonna do. Let's not get it twisted to think somehow this is something of an eternal meaning. It isn't. This is what they do every so many deluges and floods and pestilence and all this. This is all Annunaki made. And the game is to strip you of your eternal self, to strip you of your I am that I am, to strip you of I cannot be separated from love, I cannot be separated from peace, I cannot be separated from hope. That's what they're trying to remove. And if you stand in knowing that nobody's greater than me and nobody's lesser than me, meaning the living or the dead, and nobody greater than you and nobody lesser than you, meaning we all in this play together. And when you own who you be, they know you own who you be. So if you choose to put yourself in another's hope, just be mindful that other may be the one pulling the strings in this play. See, because we only know maybe a few thousand years of the history on this planet theater. The world is a stage, people. And everything that's written in the book doesn't mean it was written to bless you. It may be written so that you can help this story play out. Sometimes we're told things so that we can be the ones that manifest it. So 3 days of darkness attached to the thing that shut down the world. Say, it's all step by step by step. I did not fall for the first part of the play. When they said do, I say who? When they say get, I say what? When they say win, I say never. Why? Because I know that I'm not conformed to this world. See, I perpetually transform myself by renewing my mind with knowledge. Then knowledge gives me wisdom and good understanding on how to handle things in this game. I wouldn't say like. I wouldn't say subscribe. I wouldn't even say hit that bell. I just appreciate you listening. Be at peace.